I'm Dan, co-founder of Lighthouse London. Thanks for watching our intro to the Product Leadership Framework. Part methodology and part manifesto is based on over 10 years of experience building digital products for our clients and ourselves. We've helped many people take ideas through validation and experimentation onto MVP build and beyond. What's coming up are a series of recommendations that will help you achieve success and give your product the best chance of providing long-term value. Digital products have the potential to provide your business with large increments of positive change. If you're an established company, they can deliver extra value and create extra revenue. If you're a startup, they will form the backbone of a new tech business. A lot is invested in the design and development of products that fail. This failure has a financial cost, but it also represents wasted opportunity. Surprisingly, the causes of failure are often completely preventable. You might assume that it's being too ambitious with a complicated technical solution or the presence of a faster-moving competitor might be the blockers to success, but they aren't that common. More often than not, one of two things happen. You learn too late that you've built the wrong solution, or you underestimate the skills, effort, and experience required to steer a product post-launch. Once a business has experienced a product failure, new attempts at innovation are seen as high-risk investments, and companies are reluctant to try again. Innovation slows, and high-potential ideas aren't given the chance they deserve. The Product Leadership Framework is a proven system for steering a product from concept to return on investment. The framework focuses on three key areas: idea, product build, and post-launch steering. The first part is designed to help your team generate multiple product ideas and give them a way to get those in front of real customers to get feedback for only 5% of typical development costs. Whether by accident or by design, most famous startups have found a way to learn what their users want in a cost-effective way. This radically short experimentation time also reduces the fear of failure. By ensuring that it isn't catastrophic and can be learned from, it just becomes another step on your road to success. Moving on, you can use this learning to focus on the features that really matter. The framework ensures that when an idea is ready for development, the output is lean, user-friendly, and fast to market. Post-launch is the land of the unknown, and your product team must be ready for anything. Once customers are on board, lots is likely to change. The framework puts in place processes to help steer and grow. It makes sure that your product's performance is visible to everyone and continually provides value to both end users and your business. By reducing waste, the framework can save your company money. By reducing failure, it could even save your company itself. The Product Leadership Framework's mission is to provide a repeatable system, a way of thinking and behaving for businesses to build low-risk innovation from the inside out. A key component of the Product Leadership Framework is how to generate, filter, validate, and develop ideas. This involves 4 quick stages: researching, brainstorming, prototyping, and testing. Together, these form a loop that we call the product sprint. After each iteration of the sprint, an idea is evaluated to see if we know enough to take it through to development. Research is a key skill that we try and empower your team with. At this stage, we aren't talking about large, daunting research projects, but rather a handful of one-on-one sessions or calls. This research should be about problems rather than solutions. Interviews are valuable for gaining insight into users' lives and the problems they face, but they are not good for finding out how people will behave or what they want. Your average human is terrible at predicting their own desires and actions. Pay particular attention to what they have done rather than what they say they will do. Instead of, would you use this product? Ask, when was the last time you tried to solve that problem? People will want you to be happy and will say things they think will please you. You have to avoid that bias. We also advise against building formal research labs or anything that will slow this process down. Go and meet your potential customer where they are and gain extra insight from their lives. It's cheaper and more effective. Interviews are easier than you think too. Focus not on thinking up incredibly insightful questions, but more on your empathy. Listen more than you talk, and let the subject fill the silences. Taking the insights from the research stage, we find ways to define your customers' problems. We create profiles of what they want to do and how they want to feel, and from this foundation create a lot of ideas to filter. It's also important to understand how to sell an idea by defining its value and the size of the problem it solves. Each idea gets worked up into a simple pitch covering key metrics and route to market. We use how strong the final pitch is to decide whether the idea is a candidate for exploration through prototype. A prototype is a tool that gets in front of the user as quickly as possible to test a proposition by demonstrating its value. A clickable prototype will tell the story of an idea without actually building the meat of the product. You'll find that you get similar feedback from real-world users using this technique as you'd have got if you'd built the entire product. Based on the reaction from your customers, you can refine and change the idea until it's truly validated, all in a matter of days. It's a smart way to rapidly develop and test a product idea at minimal cost. The one question that will be asked of any product by users and stakeholders is, why does it exist? The only way to answer that is to ensure you track the value it brings. For a startup where the product performance is central to the business, then this is likely to be revenue. For an organization looking to innovate or build a product to complement its offering, then the measurement of value may be less straightforward, but it must still be done. Once tracked, value must also be reported. Data is meaningless if no one is looking at it. The framework helps companies find their 5 key metrics and makes them visible to the project team and stakeholders alike. The product leadership framework makes sure you are never without a compelling answer to the question, why does this product exist? Product management is the process by which we steer and grow a product in the wild. It needs an understanding of user requirements, business requirements, and the design and development roadmap. We treat each product like a business. Its success depends on various metrics, all of which we can track and report on. By constantly reviewing these metrics, carrying out further research and testing, the product can be efficiently iterated to grow its value and ensure its long-term success. The needs of the product will change at different points. Sometimes the focus may be on delivering new features. Sometimes it may be that marketing and sales has a greater need. Intelligent tracking and reporting will help your product team make the right decisions and assign resource accordingly. The product leadership framework provides the processes and assets to make sure everything is covered. So that's the basics of our product leadership framework. Getting started is simple. If you have an idea, then you should look at our product sprint. If you're looking to generate an innovative idea, then our innovation day is right for you. If you have a current product and want to review its development or growth strategy, then our steering component is ideal. Whatever stage your product is at, we'd love to speak to you.